Back with you at Daytona in the 11th lap. Serious trouble here going into turn 3. Simpsonville, South Carolina, Shane Hall. That car taking a hard hit, but there were 5 other cars involved in the incident, including a leading contender to win it, Dale Jarrett. We've seen him moving around in his car. He's okay. There you see the 32 out in the track.
He has gotten out of his car and has walked away. Stevie Reeves was involved in car number 96, but he drove away, so his car might not have been damaged too much.
A 190-mile-per-hour pinball game at the end of the 3,000-foot back straightaway, and you see them picking up Dale Jarrett's car. Let's take a look at what happened out here.
A lot of cars running close together coming off of turn 2. You can see how bunched up they were, and one car got out against the wall.
That's Joe Bessie.
Joe Bessie's car, number 6, and he shoots back down across the racetrack, and everybody's scrambling. You see Jarrett all the way down on the grass, and here comes the Stevie Reeves car, number 96, sliding across there, and Jarrett lost control of his car down in the grass and slid back up across the racetrack and right into Shane Hall, I believe, and he ran into the car number 97 of Doug Reed.
Yeah, that all started back in turn 2, Ned, when Bessie got into the outside wall, and of course, you know, it probably broke something in the car, and he come flying across in front of the rest of the field. The grass down the back straightaway is wet, and once you get out in there, you're out of control, and that's what happened to Dale Jarrett. He just slid down there and got back out in the racetrack in front of everybody.
3,500 feet to the conclusion of that incident, the entire back straightaway, Darrell.
Yeah, I mean, it started off at turn 2, and Dale Jarrett's car is down here at the end of the back straightaway into turn 3, so long slide, long ride.
And we're back with you at Daytona International Speedway. Caution out for the second time, major crash. You're looking here at number 24. That's the 19-year-old from Rock Hill, South Carolina, now out of southern Florida, where some local businessmen got together to give the 19-year-old his opportunity in this 300. And let's take a look at what happened here in turn 2 moments ago.
Well, there's the 24 car of Hutto. The black car. He loses it just by himself there. The back end gets out from under him. He scoots back up across the racetrack, and usually that is not good, and it isn't in this case, because the 99 car had spun and hit something back there, and the car number 35 of Lyndon Amick then came along with him, and Stan Barrett in the car number 81 got involved as well. All of those cars hitting very hard.
Those are huge hits. That's at about 185 or 90 miles an hour. And those are big licks those guys took. Good thing they're young boys, because hopefully they're all right. I'm sure they are. They all that were moving around.
And he's back there in the thick of cars now.
I'm always amazed at the reaction of these Grand National drivers, because when you Winston Cup drivers move into this race, they sort of give away 3 or 4 spots and big money. But they really feel there is so much to learn from running with veterans in this event on Saturday before the Daytona 500.
Not only on the racetrack, trouble.
Kevin LePage around, spinning, coming to the inside.
There's a car going down through the grass. Looks like Martin.
That's Bound to the 51. Jim Bound spinning. LePage able to gather it up, and he continues on. There you see Jimmy Bound's car down there.
There are 5 cars down on the grass at least.
Yeah.
And here's the one that took the lick. It's Tim Bender.
You know, the 18-degree banking that we talked about through the tri-oval here is not a lot of banking, and you can have more trouble right here, and it's a fast part of the racetrack, and you can have a lot of trouble through here.
It's where Richard Petty won so many 500s right in there.
It's it.
Right the outside in that 18-degree banking, where that car just seems to lift up. There's not that much downforce there in front of those grandstands. You got a winner, but you have the most delicate situation with a 3,400-pound car that you can possibly face.
If you touch through the tri-oval, that's usually disastrous. They're coming through here.
There's the 88 car of Kevin LePage.
Jimmy Spencer.
Jimmy Spencer touches him there.
Yeah.
Spins him around. And
Sadler got, he got lots of damage.
That's the white car up on the outside wall, and then others trying to dodge back there, either got tapped or whatever.
From inside LePage's car, watch the ride that Shelburne, Vermont's Kevin LePage is about to take.
There she goes. She's coming around.
He got tapped just a little bit on the left rear quarter panel.
Yeah, look at the hood. The air under the car and all captured under the car is blowing the top of the hood wide open there. turns around, settles back down, roof flaps up.
From inside Jeff Burton's car.
All he sees here is smoke.
Yep. And that's not a good sign. He wants to get it slowed down. He tried to go on the outside. He hit the 7 car there of Mike Wallace. And so that's where the damage was done on both of those cars then.
And Mark Martin can give you this story.
Boy, Mark's right on top of this.
There you saw Jeff Burton and Mike Wallace get together right in front of Mark Martin, and then he can't see anything for a moment. Then it clears out and say, wait a minute, I got through this thing.
Yeah. Mark's very fortunate he didn't get hit from behind because there's a lot of cars behind him. But you notice how he held a very straight and steady line right through the middle of the racetrack, and that got him through that.
One more time.
There it is as it came through this tri-oval. Just a little bit of a nudge on the left rear quarter panel.
Spencer collecting LePage.
Sending LePage around.
And hello from Daytona Beach, Florida. Welcome aboard. The overture to the Daytona 500 tomorrow here on CBS. We've just had another incident, lap 64. It was a battle back in 10th position. Davenport, Iowa's Dale Fishline in the number 70 and Tim Fedewa in number 33 in this jam session that has brought out the 4th caution period of the day. Let's take a look at what happened.
Well, let's see. We just talked about Fishline. What a great job he's doing. Well, he just got her a little loose off turn 2 there.
Comes right back up and hits Tim Fedewa, car number 33. Mark Martin tries to dodge him in the car 60, and he cut it a little bit too sharp.
Yeah.
And then lost control up onto the outside wall and then bounces back down into the grass.
And for the 6th year, trouble for Mark Martin follows him into this 300.
Yeah. Here he comes. This out of Mark's car, and he's coming off turn 2 here, and all of a sudden he sees trouble. He says, which way should I go? Oh, he's going to come back across. Let me go inside. No, I can't get between them.
Oh, here comes the ouch.
He just had to cut it so sharp that it broke loose.
Yeah, he was going so fast, he got the car swinging, and he couldn't hold on to it.
Speed shot on the wall gives you this look.
Oh, here he comes. Duck. Yo. See those sparks fly?
Mark Martin's view and sound, regular speed. Tough way to end the day.
Did you hear him? He saw the accident. He got out of the throttle. Then he thought he might be able to get through it by bobbing and weaving there a little bit. He got back in the throttle, but he couldn't control the car. It was just swinging around too much on him.
Dave Marcus's former crew chief, Dale Fishline, in the Prestige Chevrolet, eliminated here. CBS Sports coverage of the 1997 Gargoyles 300 continues after this message and a word from your local station.